Hey guys, what's up? Aiden here from Rangers Place. How the fuck are y'all doing? If you want to know how I'm doing, I am doing absolutely fantastic. Good to start off the morning with a big fat Rangers win over the Boston Bruins, 5-2, to extend the fucking record to 13-4-3. One of the best starts in a long time by the New York Rangers. Today in this episode, we're gonna be breaking down my thoughts of the game stats, player of the game, one of the worst players in the game of the Rangers, and the whole Marchand and Panarin thing at the end of the game, and also the McAvoy and Rooney incident, the neon knee thing. So today, we'll start off this episode with breaking down my thoughts of the game. That game was great. It started off a little iffy, with Jacob Trouba's misplay, and Craig Smith, taking advantage of it and shooting it in blocker side on Igor Shesterkin. And then the Rangers, started off pretty good at the end of the first. If you watch Sean Avery's Instagram stories, you can see that he said that's one of the best passing plays in hockey. The cycles, the passes, and then the setup right in front of the net to Ryan Strome to get it through the legs of Jeremy Swayman. Second period starts after the first ends, and off a really iffy rebound to set up Patrice Bergeron to take the lead for the Bruins. And then and at the end of the period, or towards the end of the period, Dryden fucking Hunt picks up a huge rebound and shoots it right in that empty net. To also break the fucking camera, but to also break the lead of the Boston Bruins. So I guess Hunt was breaking a lot of things tonight, eh? And then after that, Julian Gauthier, he was on the line for a little bit. He didn't change for a sec. He was on the ice with Strome and Panarin for a second. Makes that great fucking play to sauce it right up to Panarin in front of the net to bat it in. 3-2, Rangers fucking lead, and then he makes a great fucking effort again with another great power move to feed it right to Lafreniere to put it upstairs on Jeremy Swayman, and then the empty netter at the end from the Rangers zone all the way into the empty net on the Boston Bruins zone by Jacob Trouba. Great fucking effort by all of those guys. I'm gonna say player of the game. A lot of you guys might say, "Oh, it's Shesterkin." He put up 34 saves and a 944. But I'm going to say it's Julian Gauthier, and you've heard me praise him before on this episode. You've heard us praise him on the podcast. If you guys watch it, we haven't done that in a while. That's going to return soon. 2 assists on the night, and they were both good ones to, big goals to extend the Rangers' lead and also get the Rangers their first lead of the game. Great power moves, great passes. This guy is developing, and I want him to be moved up, but at the same time, I want him to stay on that line with Chytil and Lafreniere because those guys have been great together. Him and Lafreniere, the new French connection. That was originally Sammy Blaze, but ever since, you guys knew what happened, he tore his ACL up the slew foot. So we're not really going to talk about that because it's already been discussed many times. But we're going to break down the team stats from both teams, all that fun stuff. So the Rangers were outshot by 5 tonight, 36 by the Bruins, 31 by the Rangers in shots. Hits, the Rangers led that by 2. 23 hits by the Rangers, 21 by the Bruins. Face-offs won. The Rangers were way behind on that one. 32 by Boston and 24 by the Rangers. Penalty minutes by the Rangers, 18, and the Bruins 16. Block shots, we'll get to it. The Rangers had 17 and the Bruins had 4. Penalties by the Rangers, 5 for the Bruins. 4 takeaways, they were even at 7-7 for both teams. Giveaways, 10 by the Rangers, 5 by the Bruins. So, all that fun stuff I discussed. I think a player that really needs to improve his game going forward, and I know he's been going really good in these past few games, the game against Buffalo, the game against New Jersey, getting against Columbus, it's Jacob Trouba. And he is a guy that's been playing great, as I just said, these past few wins with the Rangers. He really needs to keep up that consistency. We've been saying it forever. This guy is inconsistent as all hell. We, being on that big contract that takes up a huge percent of the team, we expect him to be at least fucking optimal because we know he's not going to be what he was in Winnipeg that last season, 50 points. We know that he's not going to be that probably for, his tenure for the Rangers, but we need him to at least step up because he's one of the oldest guys on this team to help lead that defensive core. Not in fucking points. Because that's already in defensive place. Just because that's already Adam Fox. We need him to be a fucking veteran leader and at least use his talents to make good plays. He was on the ice for both Bruins goals, and he helped them by, making that shitty defensive play that gave Craig Smith the opportunity to shoot a blocker side on Shesterkin. I don't, saw that clear with my 2 eyes. And the boys in the group chat saw that too. So it's something that really needs to be worked on for him. I like Jacob Trouba. I think the move when I first saw it was great, but ever since his tenure, no. I think that now that he's been, showing a little bit of consistency, he needs to keep it up. Today was not a good example of that. And we'll discuss more about that another time, but other news, and that the Charlie McAvoy and Kevin Rooney incident. That was absolutely dirty, and people can say, well, didn't look intentional. It was clearly intentional. You could see him stick his leg out. It's at least knee on knee with Rooney, and basically that could have fucking injured him. Rooney's been one of our most surprises this season. Last season too, he's been one of the best depth guys we've had, and he's been solid from the penalty kill and on the 4th line too. But McAvoy, being a Norris candidate, gets bumped by his old teammate Adam Fox, and then the whole scrum starts with Goodrow jumping in. They give Goodrow a penalty at the end along with McAvoy. His penalty was a cross-check into the face of McAvoy. McAvoy's was roughing, I believe. So all that fun stuff, but we'll get into it now. The funny part at the end of the video. We're gonna go 3 stars of the game, and these are all ESPN 3 stars of the game. 3rd star of the game from the Bruins with 1 goal is Patrice Bergeron. 2nd star from the Rangers, Artemi Panarin, and then the 1st star of the game, Igor Shesterkin. 34 saves with a .944 save percentage. Igor, man, he's been keeping it up all year. And, we fucking love him. Shesterkin is what we call him, or is what I call him, and many others call him. This guy's going to be a fucking fantastic guy to watch all fucking season long. And at the end of the fucking season, I'm betting you he's going to be a fucking Vezina finalist. Or maybe even the Vezina winner. Because he is showing every sign of him being the carrying point of this fucking team. And Artemi Panarin as well. He's going to be the leader on this team in points like he is right now. So I'm happy for him. Him and Strome, they have been showing all seasons together, all from 1920, 20, 21, and now up to 21, 22. They've been showing that they still have that bread and butter connection. And, and then the guy on the wing, Dryden Hunt, it was originally Capo. I think Hunt, had a good game. He showed a little bit, of inconsistency at the start with that line, but they got a little bit going. I think Gallant, just trying to, build up more chemistry. I think that, Kakko was really good with both of those guys. And, I'd prefer Kakko to be with those guys that he's, grown way more comfortable with as, time has progressed. But it's whatever the coach wants to do, so we'll run with that, boys. But we're not going to talk about the Panarin and Marchand situation. Well, that was funny as hell. The lady in the middle of both benches, was saying that Panarin threw his glove all the way at the Bruins bench. I was like, what the hell? And then you see the clip of them arguing. Panarin takes off his glove, throws it straight at his face. The rat does his usual whining on things that happen to him. He tries to get it. The ref's fucking waving his stick out of his face. All that funny stuff. People want Panarin suspended now, which he's not going to get suspended. The only thing they probably will do is give him a little fine because it's just a stupid situation. I don't think it's that serious, but boys. Yeah. Anyways, we'll catch you on Sunday. The Rangers take on their little brothers, New York Islanders. So we'll get back to it, but happy Thanksgiving. Even though it was yesterday, people do celebrate Thanksgiving on different days. So we'll say happy Thanksgiving, and thank you to everyone who views this channel. Shout out to all my friends and family. So I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Aiden from Rangers Place. Go follow the Instagram username, link in bio, boys. I will check you guys out in the next video. I'm tired of shit, so I'm going to go take a little nap. So I'll see you boys in the next.